You might actually have your first blood here, as a lot of damage is coming out to the Undying. He's trying to actually turn this one around, and it's in another lane. Never mind. So that is going to be your first blood, your second blood, and your third blood, all happening back to back to back. But it was
live, but it worked out.
Oh, hold on. So they're working out again for Aura. At the moment, they find a nibbling monkey who actually was trying to make his way to support the Shadow Fiend, but he goes down effectively for free. Lane Base in trouble here, but he's getting the support he needs. Miriam comes in, and they actually want to bring down the Viper. A lot of damage onto Gambino, and they'll finish the job. They haven't been able to kill Pezbot though. Jace still desperate for this kill, but unfortunately for him, he's probably just going to sacrifice his own line. Miriam and Shad, because he's running.
I don't like the skill build on Pezbot. We spoke about this in the draft. Like, he went 2 levels of DK.
Bottom lane Lightning in trouble here. He may just be brought down. They need an extra shot on him, and that Frost Blast is going to be more than enough in the end just to weighing him down. Patient came in from Miriam. They were very, very happy to pick up Lightning in the bottom lane. Sorry, not here. You were saying.
So Pezbot went for level 2 DK on Undying, and I don't like this because it steals the same amount of strength.
As Nemi, he's in a little bit of trouble, and there is the Javelin, but they used the wind run to get on top of it, so he's going to be brought down instead, and though Miriam does get off the stun, he's going to be returned on with a Chain Frost, and it does not bounce kindly for Nibbling Monkey, but Jace is here to finish the next onto the Nyx though. They're going to get off the Chain Frost to back him up, but the Nyx should be able to get off the Spike Carapace in time to at least buy him a little bit of reprieve, but in the end he's brought down regardless. Thanks to the power shot, they do get a kill. It's just on support, but
Radiance, because Tier 1 bottom is still up, Tier 1 middle is still up. Those are your entrance towers into the enemy's jungle. And oh wait, there's a shackle shot going.
Yeah, they've pulled out Nibbling Monkey again here. He's got haste, but Windrunner has his own version of the Windrunner.
No, and literally this. And
Punx
smokes.
Psycho has managed to find. Oh, he was able to get off the ulti, but bear in mind, his team was smoked up and getting in from the sidelines. Pezbot sees coming to drop down the tombstone, but that's all he's gone after this fight, and it gets deleted almost as quickly. Deal with his Viper. Starting to look real tanky. And mid lane, they're going to catch out Psycho, but again, they're going to catch him on. This time, there could be a real trouble. They wind up the ulti and does a huge amount of work onto the Wind Ranger, and they'll finish him off. They actually commit the Lightning ulti with the Panda though, and Pezbot, who does survive, well, he gets back into the Nibbling Monkey, very aggressive. Look at the confidence. They're going to try to run down this Undying. He goes back, and a lot of damage comes out onto Nemi, but not enough to finish the job. Fix the ulti button, and that'll.
It was a little bit of a misplay. Oh, no,
Miriam manages to start the fight, but they will get the Aegis instead, and they toss up the Wind Range again into the end. He is in a little bit of trouble. He does have Wind Run in a second, but they'll be a second too late. Again, Aura just really damages, taking up the position, and he gets shackled. But this man is definitely got some tricks up his sleeve. The Chain Frost will connect to the back lines. Unfortunately, they start moving towards each other. That's crazy. Pezbot just doomed the Drow Ranger.
They got the Shadow Fiend in the back.
Get
the BKB or Blink. He hasn't queued anything else yet. Oh, they're going and they're engaging.
They're going to re-engage him. Pezbot's the one's getting caught out again. This time around, it'll be the Shadow Fiend that finishes the job, and they do get a bit of damage off thanks to the power shot. In fact, the Viper looking a little bit further back. He tosses out his own impale though.
It's being cheeky. Lightning has tried to take over this outpost 3 times. You cancelled it twice because you're. Oh wait.
Oh wow. We've been interested in what's happening on that side of the map.
And you can see the itemization by the Hoodwink as well. First item, Rod of Atos. When Hoodwinks go this, they usually go the
Oh wow, sorry. Pezbot has been caught up by Nemi, and that's an Undying just absolutely melting. There's nothing Undying about it. Engage here, and they catch out the Drow Ranger anyways. So it looks like they will not be paying for their sins in the bottom lane. Lightning does pop the ulti, but there's no way he's going to fight into this. He's going to drop the Chain Frost, and well, that works. That's one way to deal with a pad ulti, just Chain Frost it away. Going to catch out the Wind Range. He has the BKB though. Backlines though. Nemi's going to find the first kill. It's the Undying again. In they go though. Look at the damage actually being dealt to the Wind Ranger. He does manage to get off the high ground though, so you've got to be careful, got to be safe. He needs to get a little bit of extra time. He does the Wind Runner. It's going. Curious going. It's going to be picked up by the Nyx. That is a shocker.
They could have re-established vision of their jungle for them. This Nyx could have been nullified because
they're going to commit onto the Shadow Fiend. He winds up again, and he does manage to clear them back. Nemi gets on top of Arm, and he doesn't have Wind Run, so he's going to be brought down again. Soaring through the air. Finally, they find the kill in the airset, but it did come at the expense of the through the air. Finally, they find the kill in the air set, but it did come at the expense of the Ranger, and a double Meteor Hammer managed to connect onto the Drow Ranger as well as Miriam, and now they're going to toss through the chain shot, and they need to Delta split. This time they will do so, but they still lose yet. And
he actually bought the shard now before like buying an Aghanim Scepter. I guess he wants to have.
Hold on, this is what they need. A catch out. Next, please pick up the gem, guys. Chad's seen it. Chad has seen it. Thanks everything in this world, Chad has seen the gem. And both Nemi and the next assassin. However, they're back on the chase down. Wind Ranger in trouble, trying to back off. In fact, it's not the Wind Ranger. It is the Drow Ranger that's going to fall. And now it's going to be the turn for Pezbot, who is alone. He is caught up by the Sinister Gaze. 3 minutes almost. But bottom lane, they try to re-engage on the tower. They do get caught out. Jace in a little bit of trouble here. Can they finish the job? They're trying to desperately. But once again, you can just see Nemi straight onto the Wind Ranger. And absolutely no chance. Deleted yet again. Fought again. Godlike on Nemi. And it's not getting any easier. Backline. Psycho winds up for the Panda. And he will connect onto Lightning. They bring down the Undying as well. And the Panda. Drow Ranger all alone. And I think it's safe to say that we're going to game 2. And no, that's not how this works, right? That's not how this works. I do the free stuff around here, not a hero.
No, wait,
no, there'll be none of this. What's going on? Oh, this is my first blood. That's what's going on here at the moment. Jay's caught out, and they will finish him off. Face checks the cliff, and well, again, they're going on Gambino. Maybe this time there isn't going to be something that's going to die. Jay's just staying in the middle right now, securing his ruin. Actually taking a lot of damage. He's being body blocked as well. Is this going to be third blood? It's going to be third blood. Okay, very well. Good. Thank you. Now, free.
It's at like 180 damage on level 2. That's just, yeah.
Oh, well, they pull out Lightning here, and they get the double root off as well. Miriam in trouble. Double Burrow Strike returns. The Acorn Shot goes through. They do feed the Nemi spec a kill of impact for being down like this, but obviously having a much harder time. 21-1 versus 13-1 is really significant.
So the big difference here is mainly on
Jace
the
might
bottom
die again. Jace is at least the death of his opposite number, but
you do.
Because it kills you for 198.
Yeah.
It's not that good. Gambino trying to run down Chad in the bottom lane. Does get the reflection off, but once again, guess what? Nibbly Monkey comes in to ruin the lives of Aura and commit the... Oh, wow. Actually, once again, another double spike Carapace. And there should be a Lucio Orbia. It's going to connect. I think does, but not quite be able to finish the job just yet. The tower will do it for you if you don't. But finally, manages to find the kill to mix. But that is... Again,
as well. Psycho damage is one of the players that I rated.
Miriam in trouble at the top lane. Lightning trying to bail him out, trying to wind up for the double Burrow Strike potentially. And even though he has it, I just don't think he can follow up on this. Gets a little bit of damage with him. You're gonna. It'll come.
No damage.
There's a spike. It's not gonna happen, is it? No, it's gonna be a torrent. Because Psycho decided to casually make his way towards.
It's the hooking.
Yeah, he stuck around for just a little bit too long, and he does go for a decent Burrow Strike though. He's got charges, so if he can stay alive a little while, oh no, oh no, oh no, nom noms.
Eaten by the shark.
Yep, impales because they have an Acorn Shot, and
it's
they
literally
might
run
be able
in
to kill
between.
him, maybe.
Oh,
Yes,
there we go.
Yeah, the Bushwhack will do the damage.
But that's ridiculous. Like he's
bottom
ran
lane,
into
though,
3 heroes twice.
We're going on an adventure. And he's going to take damage from the tower. He's going to Wang Rift. He's going to get around that one, but eventually he should fall here. He's going to try juke around the tree line, but it's time because there was a actually, by the way, big brains, Chase. What a damage off of the Cooker, but he has that arm. He hasn't even activated yet. In comes a Cooker, run. They're going to control arm, and they'll pick him off for free in the end. Didn't even need the shark this time. Jaws too late.
Just no tools to do damage yet.
It's like he's going to walk it off.
Damage.
No,
There's no
this
damage.
is not fair. You're supposed to die here. He's just toggling in front of his face. He'll get off the Burrow Strike again, and this time, Lion's there. And he gets the impale off, and that should be the kill. Will be the kill.
But they lose their TB. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
they're going on top.
He's playing the drums in top lane. Will commit to it, though. Goes in onto his opponent, and this time Gambino will be brought down. They even commit the finger for that one. I think that was for the stack, but I'm actually not a fan of that one. Like, this is trying to bring down the Ancients, and he's got a friend, but it's not a friend, it's Jace, and Jace will engage onto Chad, and the damage there, but the Burrow Strike, although it was good, it just didn't buy enough time. They dropped this Burrow Strikes onto the low ground. They're being charged down by Nemi and Co. Gets dusted up, now in a lot of trouble. Does not have any options available to him. He'll be rooted as well by Nibbling Monkey, and of course his fortune's end, and that is the end of the Sand King. But look how they save the heal, and they're doing a lot of damage. That was not a false promise, bear in mind. There's a regular heal, but they haven't been able to finish him off. And guess what? They bring down the line in the back line. Looks like he just was that a tick damage and armor toggle, probably.
Armor toggle and the acorn bounced. Armor toggle and the acorn bounced.
Well, I'm in trouble here. He's going to be caught up by the Viper Strike as well. No way out. Does he get the save from Chad? He thought about it. Potentially going to hit him with the Thunder, but he's going to have to back off instead. And in the end, they pick up the Kunkka, but it costs him to actually get out of the way, but they will get X back, and they're doing a lot of damage to Sanky on silence. He wants to be able to jump in with his Epi. He's got level 2-1 available to him, but he's just ticking away. Finally, we'll have the opportunity to start channeling if he wants it. Pez hiding. He's got Shadow Amulet, but that's going to be
too much with your illusions, and then suddenly you 4 levels behind because you throwing away lane creep XP. Oh wait, here we go. Big fight.
They do re-engage here towards mid lane. They'll pick up the Oracle. He's been a real pain. I was actually going to say, ironically, Coco, like, I know Coco Rum reduces damage, but like, you're taking all that damage first. Like, seems ridiculous, but it will re-engage. Nice bit of work there, and this time the sharpshooter comes in, backed up by the Epi. Now we're seeing an aura that I like. They're going to go back on seeing an aura that I like. They're going to go back onto Gambino. He's taking a lot of damage. Gets caught up by the Impale. The Barrier Strike seconds away. They won't even need it. Finally, Aura give us something to cheer for them about. But it's not over just yet for you, and keep you on your safe side.
But you're taking all that XP away from your team.
Well, either way, Miriam at the moment in trouble. He's going to be brought down by Nemi. He gets the stun off first, though. Lightning's still in trouble. Gets X. He'll go in, he gets everybody. If he gets a big bow, this might be the fight they need. They use the glyph as well to get extra damage out, but it's not enough. They don't break down. Well, never mind. What was that?
TB just walks in.
Hold on, mid lane, they're going to catch out Jace here. He pops the by Carapace, but Aegis is bouncing around as the stuns come through, and they should be able to finish off pretty easily and do. Sharpshooter, not required, but Miriam wants to bounce back or something.
Like if you look at the items,
as well as Pizbon in a little bit of trouble. The Barrier Strike will come out. He still understands the damage being a Nemi wants to bring down the Sanking, and he will. The Sharpshooter does connect, but they get the false promise off onto the Spectre. Kunkka the back line is going to make sure they stay alive. Pezbon very, very low and falls Spectre, but he is all alone. He's being controlled. Once finished of Jason's pulled back immediately. Psycho controls it with Torrent. In comes the Impale as well. Nowhere for him to move. Armor toggling through it. Just can't get out of it. And then Shard, the Aghanim Septic Suit, Torrent Storm doing so much work. Hey Pezbot, nice to see you here. Mimicave comes out, does manage to get off the Hex. Careful, Psycho. He might be able to get you with an Impale, might be able to get the kill on you. It's so close. It's enough. What? I'm surprised in Armor Toggle again. A little bit of a mistake. Onto Gambino. This fight is still going on at the moment, and he gets the support he needs. Miriam's coming in from the back line there. Should have a stun available in a couple of seconds. Needs to make sure he connects though, as Gambino tries to get away from the tree line. They do have the off. We're going to match his cash on the short sparkle, and they'll beat up. That was a really long fight, and from the Spectre. This fight's going to be messy. We'll try and do his bit to go. Miriam takes a little bit of damage from Jace, who does manage to back off for the time being. With the fight actually raging on, it's back towards the Ruin in the top. They're going to catch out the Sanky, and they catch him out with the Impale as well. They'll finish the job, but they do get the return kill onto the next assassin. Shard's going to fall, the Coco Rum goes through. It won't be snatched, but they will get an opportunity. You get a great engagement off here. The backline's Gambino doing bad damage, but the Sunder is there. They'll be able to finish off the Viper. Bonus strike comes onto Nemi. He's alone. Nemi in trouble here. They get the Dream Call off onto him. He gets brought back with the X, and now Chad in trouble, and a huge amount of trouble. He's brought down. Omen has to back off. He's going to try and get out of this one, but they turn that fight like gods. Punx did so well. He's not realistically going to harm them. He's just laying in, but it's not happening. And he's taking a lot of damage. The Sunder will be used early, and they should be able to bring down Cherry. He gets forced off back again, but they're going to need another one. And this time, it's not available. And bear in mind that Aura are in huge amounts of trouble here. They're trying to stand their ground. This is their lives on the line here. And they don't manage to get into the fountain with the illusory orb, which means they lose another 2. Chad at the front line. He's already used the Sunder. He's trying to deal with them man to man, but he's going to be in a situation where he runs out of BKB and runs out of time. Punx clean up right here, and unfortunately, there really is only one last thing, but it's one or the other. They managed to get the engagement onto Jace, but they're going to lose the Sanking. Most likely 1 or 2 more hits required, and there it is. And the throne will fall as well. Congratulations to Punx. You have a bit of a date with